Thank you, Obsidian. Good morning, Orlando. My name is Caleb Pierre, a local Orlando resident and a member of the Party for Socialism and Liberation, not pumpkin spice lattes, even though I do enjoy those. Before I get started, I just want us to take a moment. I want everyone who can hear me to take in the mass amount of people here today. Take a look around and soak it all in. In this crowd, we have different backgrounds. We come from different cultures and walks of life, but here we unite in order to have our voices heard. We unite to take a stand and denounce the actions of the billionaires and the ruling class. We all recognize the dangers of Trump and his cronies, who have given historic tax breaks to millionaires and billionaires with this so-called big beautiful bill. Shame. Paid for it by cutting Medicaid, food stamps, and programs that created jobs and green energy. He has canceled the union contracts of hundreds of thousands of federal workers and threatened even more mass layoffs. And now Trump has shut the government down rather than take basic steps to make healthcare less expensive. Shame! The ruling class using the military to invade American cities and deploying large numbers of federal cops to carry out this brutal campaign of mass deportations has nothing to do with public safety. It is the extreme racist agenda the Trump administration is pushing. We reject all attempts to criminalize immigrants and black communities. The only way Trump can push through this wildly unpopular program is by waging war on democracy itself. His declaration of war on so-called left-wing extremists is really about criminalizing any dissent that challenges the Trump administration. We refuse to be intimidated by Trump's war on free speech. Protests like today show that there are millions of people across the country who will never stop speaking out against the illegal and unjust policies he is trying to impose. Trump claims to be a peacemaker who deserves the Nobel Peace Prize, but the reality is the opposite. He was a full partner in the genocide against the people of Gaza. He has appointed himself judge, jury, and executioner with the right to kill anyone he wants off the coast of Venezuela. And now he's threatening a wider war. And he keeps feeding more and more and more of our working class dollars to a war machine while working families struggle to make ends meet. So, what can be done, you may ask? What can we do outside of protesting? That has been the question of today. That has been the question of the last few months. And don't worry, I have an answer. I want to share some good news that we desperately need to hear. On Tuesday, October 14th, there was a vote held by the Board of County Commissioners. The vote was over two proposed maps for redistricting Orange County. 1A, the map put forth by the developers in the big money out of Winter Park aimed to politically silence the black and brown working class in Pine Hills and Orlo Vista. Shame! So, what was the response? In response, the community organized. Local organizations like Las Mias, Black Men Build, Central Florida Jobs with Justice, and more rallied around this issue and created a map by the community and for the community. Not only that, they spread the word and informed neighbors, families, and organizations, educating everyone that they could on what was happening. This map, called 7B, ensured that the black and brown working class in our marginalized neighborhoods had fair and equitable representation. And an excellent display of people power, 7B was passed on Tuesday in a 5-2 vote due to the community rallying around this issue. And let's be clear, it was not the vote itself that's protected the marginalized communities of Orlando. No, it was the community rallying around the issue, educating their neighbors, and advocating for the black and brown working class in Orlando. Can we get a round of applause? The people took action, organized, and won. When we organize and unite, we win. How about this ceasefire? Trump wants to crown himself the king of peace, but he couldn't be further from the truth. This ceasefire was won by the resilience of the Palestinian people and the global movement for Palestine, which forced a historic turning point in public opinion in support of the Palestinian cause. In the coming months and years, there will be an ever stronger movement insisting that the United States end all support for the apartheid state of Israel. We see everywhere, from local issues and redistricting to global calls to an end to genocide, the people united have the power to change the course of history. Far-right politicians and the millionaires and billionaires who back them think they run this country. But the reality is that the people do. We're the ones who go to work every day to make this society function, and we can choose to shut it down to protect our most basic rights. There have been moments like this before in U.S. history, where the people have said enough is enough. We've seen this during the Great Depression, previous attempts to criminalize immigrants, and to win the 8-hour workday. The entire population of cities, or even the country, has shut down business as usual and gone on strike. We can do the same today. In fact, we must. It will take organization, determination, and courage to make a general strike happen, but if we start building now, we can make it a reality. I've been talking for far too long, so I'll end with this. If you'd like to learn more about socialism and the PSL, the Party for Socialism and Liberation, and how you can get involved, come see me or one of my comrades if you'd like to learn more. We have an upcoming town hall on climate impact next Saturday at the downtown public library at 1 p.m. on the 3rd floor in the Albertson room. If you'd like to learn more details about the general strike or how you can get involved in our PSL Action Network, please come find me or one of my comrades. So I'll end with this, and we're all familiar with this chant, so let's say it loud and let's say it proud. The people united will never be defeated. The people united will never be